Don't you feel turned on being a male gynecologist? Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Surakshit Batina. I am a practicing gynecologist at Indigo Women's Center, Chennai, and in today's video I am going to break down some of the most common myths which are surrounding male gynecologists. And I had so many inputs from all you guys on Instagram, so thank you all so much for that. The question what I asked on Instagram was, would you visit a male gynecologist? I had a lot of answers from you guys, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are funny, some of them are outright crazy. So I'm going to go through a few with you today in this video. I definitely had a lot of fun making this video, guys. I hope you go ahead and enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead, leave a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. No, I wouldn't go to a male gynecologist because my relatives will sneer at me and they would think that I am crazy. You should definitely not take your healthcare decisions on what your relatives might think, but rather try to make your decision in terms of the qualification of the doctor, because both male and female gynecologists have to go through the same amount of training to get to where they are. So always remember, your healthcare decision should be taken by you and not your relatives. Yes, I would definitely visit a male gynecologist because at the end of the day, a doctor is a doctor. I couldn't agree with you more. Definitely you have to go ahead and look at the qualifications of the doctor you're visiting and make sure the doctor has a good professional reputation, and that's all that's important at the end of the day. No, how can a woman possibly tell about her sex life to a male gynecologist? Won't he get turned on? Not unless you're reading a page from the 50 Shades of Grey, okay? You're going to face the same amount of awkwardness whether you're going to talk to a male or a female gynecologist. So you rather talk to someone who has a training in probably something like cosmetic gynecology if it is going to be sex related, rather than talk to someone who has no training in cosmetic gynecology and you go to her just because she is a female. So this is not the right approach, because if you're going to do that, you might have to feel awkward in several other situations before you go ahead and talk to the person who has the training in the first place. Yes, I would visit a male gynecologist because men are more patient while conducting deliveries. So this may or may not be true. It is true in some of the situations, because yes, women have more responsibilities at home for their families and kids than men generally, but again, this is very relative, because even sometimes men do take up responsibilities as well. Yes, I would go and visit a male gynecologist because women gynecologists are more judgmental. So I don't think this is absolutely true. There are so many memes about this. You go to a gynecologist, you ask them some sexual related issue and they go ahead and ask you if you're married or not. I mean, I heard this meme like a million times. Women gynecologists today are much more open, so you can definitely take your sexual related issues to them and you're going to be absolutely okay. Hell no, I would never go to a male gynecologist because male gynecologists might feel me up during an examination. Okay, false. This is absolutely untrue. Most of these examinations which are done by a gynecologist, whether it's a male or a female, there's always a nurse involved. So if you're going to get a gynec examination done, make sure there's a nurse along with the doctor, because if there is no nurse, get the hell out of there, okay? He's not a doctor, because no doctor would want to lose like 15 years of their hard-earned work for their degree just because he wanted to feel up someone. It's not going to happen. Don't worry about it. No, I wouldn't visit a male gynecologist because all male gynecologists are gay. Well, this is absolutely untrue. Not all male gynecologists are gay, and even if that was the case, shouldn't you be more comfortable with them? Yes, I am definitely aware of male gynecologists who are gay, and they are definitely very, very good counselors. What if the gynecologist falls in love with me? What? Not unless you're Gal Gadot. Yes, I would definitely visit a male gynecologist because I'd like to be able to express my pain to him and not be dismissed, and I would want them to take my word for it. Well, technically you are right, because at the end of the day, men do not have menstrual cramps or they don't have labor pains, so they do understand it's a painful process, so they are more empathetic towards you. Whereas Some women gynecologists obviously already have the kind of menstrual cramps and also had labor pain, so they'd be like, yes, I have gone through this is the kind of pain you need to be okay with. But I don't know, it's not all the gynecologists who might feel that way. There might be some who are very empathetic towards you, there might be some who are not, but all men gynecologists might be empathetic towards you. Just a thought. No, I won't visit a male gynecologist because I don't want to expose my vagina every time I visit them. Well, this is technically a very valid concern, but you don't really have to worry about exposing your vagina to the gynecologist every time you visit the clinic, because the imaging modalities are so modern nowadays. The ultrasounds, the MRIs, the CTs are so advanced that the doctor does not even have to touch you to actually come to a diagnosis. So your concerns, although valid, should not be a concern at all in the first place. Next question. Yes, I would go to a male gynecologist because male gynecologists are better surgeons. No, I don't think this is a valid statement. Sometimes men may be able to perform procedures for longer durations of time than women. Yes, that is true, but definitely this is not the case all the time. I don't want to ruin the gynecologist's sex life. No, honey, you won't. Here's another similar one. I wouldn't want to go to a male gynecologist because he sees so many vaginas a day and he might lose interest in sex in the long run. Well, if that was the case, the porn industry wouldn't be a multi-million-dollar business. Yes, I would go to a male gynecologist because women retire earlier than men. You know, this was very surprising that I actually read this, because after this I went ahead and did a little bit of research on my own. Then I have actually found studies which have shown that women do retire much earlier than men. You want your gynecologist to be there with you from the time of menarche till the time of menopause. Going down the lane, you might really want to consider having a male gynecologist, because yes, male gynecologists retire much later than women gynecologists. So yeah, you're right, hats off to you. No, I wouldn't go to a male gynecologist because men are more rough in handling women. I don't think this is true. This is in fact false, because men do understand that the vulva and the vaginal area are very sensitive for the woman. Most gynecologists go ahead and explain the procedure to them, and every step along the way they tell them. For example, if you're going to go ahead and place a speculum, we do inform the patient prior to doing so. Yes, I would definitely go to a male gynecologist because I feel, she said in male gynecologists in brackets, you understand vaginismus better, and some women gynecologists just like to go ahead and shove a dilator into you. If you're really talking about vaginismus, I think definitely you should go ahead and see the reputation of the doctor. Make sure that they have already a training in cosmetic gynecology. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a woman gynecologist. Do your research. For all those women who are skeptical about going to a male gynecologist because of them exposing their lady parts, I have already told you that our imaging modalities are so good nowadays. The CTs and MRIs are absolutely fantastic that we really don't have to do any kind of examination. And even if there is an examination, please understand that 99.9% of the males, these are not just doctors, but males are really not interested in the female vulval area, but women themselves are more interested in their vulval area than the men actually are. So trust me, we don't really get a kick out of seeing your women parts, so don't really worry about it. And even then, most male gynecologists like myself, we do have women gynecologists as well in our team. So definitely, if in case we needed a pap smear or a vaginal swab, or if we wanted to have a breast examination done, definitely let that not be a reason for you not to visit the male gynecologist's office. As for the male doctors who are pursuing gynecology, just close your eyes and go in for it if in case you have a passion for it, because at the end of the day, these are one of the more positive branches of medicine. And definitely, if I am given a chance again to go ahead and do my post-graduation, I definitely choose gynecology. I have no regrets. Don't you feel turned on being a male gynecologist? If by turned on you mean being aroused, well, I beg to differ. No male gynecologist is going to get aroused just by doing a vaginal examination. Not unless a woman is lying down on bed, you know, completely naked and doing a sexy dance. But that does not mean men do not appreciate beauty. Yes, of course, from time to time, we do have someone beautiful walking in, we do appreciate beauty, like, wow, she has good hips, or wow, she has good lips. Whatever be the reason, we do appreciate beauty, but we all are mature enough not to get aroused by it. And one very interesting thing someone pointed out is like changing to a male gynecologist is like changing your old nanny hairstylist to your new male stylist. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up, leave a like on this video, and if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do follow me on Instagram, and until the next one, guys, see you and have a fantastic day. Yes, definitely men would appreciate beauty. For example, it'd be like, yes, wow, she has nice lips, yes, she has good hips, wow, what an ass. These are things that that's going too far. No, I wouldn't visit a male gynecologist because I think they would feel turned on.